Hey, what's up, players? WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and you're watching Wrestle Fandom. Holla!
Do you love pro wrestling and sports entertainment? It's the real to you, damn it. You support us your favorite. Talking AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 dead or alive, the broader stages like WrestleMania, all in and all out. NXT takeover, what the business about? Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home. Like The Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping donuts. Every time we're live at local shows, and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids condone us. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation, we're just bringing them facts. Ain't no storyline of fiction when I spit on these tracks. It's Wrestle Fandom Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. It's Wrestle Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. It's Wrestle Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page.
I have no idea why Teddy Long is still on the screen. What is going on?
It's Garrett Joe and Teddy Long, apparently.
Apparently, Teddy Long.
Let me see something.
I don't know. Should I kill this feed and try and go back? What is going on here? There's zero reason for this to be happening. Look at that. What is that? Why is that there? There's always gremlins. It's just there in the middle for absolutely no reason. Hold on. Let me try something. Boom. Got it. Ha ha. I'll have to reload that. I don't know why. What's up, everybody?
Wrestle
Welcome
Fandom
to
Radio.
Tuesday. The first time on Tuesdays. And
New time,
new
day.
Same gremlins in the system.
And no Todd.
And no Todd. Todd's in the hospital.
Yeah, Todd had a medical thing. If he wants to talk about it, he will. If not, we're sharing our thoughts and prayers and all our love. And
Yeah, we missed Todd.
it's not the same. I had to wear pants today for the show.
I know. He's not. Trust me, he's not happy about it.
He isn't. Hopefully, he's touching himself to us right now.
No, I'm talking about you. You're not happy you had to wear pants.
No, I'm not happy Todd's not here. And
Yeah. So
this is going to be our new experiment. We'll still have the same issues if I get mandated at work because this is usually my peak sleeping time.
yeah.
Thankfully, I was off yesterday,
Yeah.
so I'm here today. I will be here next week also.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, the same thing can happen to me. I'm on days now, but I can get mandated into the afternoon, so that could possibly happen. It is what it is.
So let's hop right into it. We missed last week.
We did.
And the previous Saturday?
more work stuff.
Previous Saturday, I was unable to attend, but Garrett and Todd were able to attend the ICW show.
We did.
In Westmoreland at Elevate.
Yep, it was Elevate CNY. It was pretty good. The show started off with Team UWE, a lot of the students that have been coming there. They showed up to wrestle. It was the madman himself, our hardcore champion, Richie. Okay? Mm-hmm. Jeff Nova, Chris Jackson, and Red. A wrestling match didn't happen.
What happened? I've seen videos of this online, but I would like your behind. You were there. You kind of have an idea.
It looked like kind of something out of like those old school like mafia movies, like where people just kind of come in and just get handled. Didn't stand a chance. But then somebody else that the crowd hadn't seen in a while also came back, and. You know what? Here, I'm just going to play this video. This is what we caught in the aftermath. Let's check this out. Garrett here with Wrestle Fandom Radio. I'm joined by none other than our champion, the Wrestle Fandom Radio champion, Coffin. Coffin, explain to us, what did we just witness out there?
What did you just witness? Well, let me say, there are a few things in this world that I know. I know that I love violence.
That you do.
When I die, it's going to be in a blaze of glory, probably with Freebird blasting. And in a state that loves to regulate, there's really not a lot of regulation in Immortal anymore. And what you saw out there, my good man, was us taking matters in our own hands. See, that was, Upstate Wrestling, whatever, some school, because their teacher wrestles here, and they sell a few tickets, they get a spot on the card, show after show after show. How long have you been I'm Wrestle Fandom. How long have you been Disruptive Hardcore?
3 months.
How many times have you defended it?
0.
There's a problem with that. Yet those little bastards have been on every show since since then. Now, we're going to dismantle them. That's one school. There's 3, 4 other ones? Yeah. We're taking them out next. Maybe anybody else we deem necessary, because there's no law and order in the back. There's no respect anymore. There's nothing that resembles the business that we fell in love with. They don't deserve to be here. They haven't earned it. They haven't done ring crew. They haven't driven home 100 miles bleeding in the middle of the night by themselves. They don't deserve it. And that's really all I got to say about that. We're going to destroy them as violently as we can and have a good time doing it.
They're cosplaying as wrestlers while we are the wrestlers. Fuck them rookies.
And there you have it. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. The big gun is here. Look at him. Look how handsome he is. Look at this guy. What's up, dude?
Wow. Nothing. I'm back.
You are back. This is awesome.
I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere that I can be.
And I also have to add too that wasn't the beatdown that happened in the ring wasn't the only beatdown that happened.
No.
You guys, did you feel your point maybe didn't get across to them?
Honestly, I still don't think it's gotten across. So,
but I'll show everybody what happened. Hold on one sec.
Jackson, Nova. You guys good now? You squashed? You feeling all right? Same page?
I think we're good.
Kiss and make up. All right, let's notify somebody about the trash out here.
Listen, I don't even want to know what Rudd was doing. Okay, I don't want to know what he was doing. Prior.
Well, he had his belt off. He was hitting him with his belt, and then he was putting his belt back.
Yeah, there was too much of us.
You're lucky he kept his pants on for that.
Yeah.
I talked him into that. He wanted to go prison rules.
I'm seeing a new level of sadism from Red from all of you guys.
You haven't seen anything yet. Listen, all due respect to those guys. No respect to those guys. They haven't paid their dues the way they should have, so I guess we're just going to have to whoop on them a little bit until we feel that they've paid up what they owe. That's all it is.
So who was that with the Stomper brother? I didn't even recognize who it was.
That was Zach Striggs.
Oh.
He's...
listen, they both look the same to me.
He's good for a rookie, and I'm just I get your point. I understand what you're saying.
You know what's funny? I did pop a top him in the ring. And he tried to bite me. I'll give him credit for that. It didn't go so well for him, though.
Maybe he still got slammed.
Well, on top of, I wear the gloves, the impact gloves, to protect my fingers.
Right.
he bit some rings. So he was feeling extra good that night.
I'm sure he was.
Normally this one goes on my index finger, but I don't know. Sometimes I just got to put it on the fingers for extra protection. So that's what he bit. Got a mouthful of ring.
No, I'm sure Garrett would love to see what happens when you come across Scott Stomper.
Listen. I couldn't find him. And when I do, I'll give him a hug.
Because you have some added extra history with.
Listen, I can't
with
stand
him.
him. I can't stand him, the little bastard. So, got shit floating around in here. When I find him, I'll give him a big old hug. It'll be great. I'll forgive him for everything he's done in the past.
Sure.
But, we come together with a common goal. I don't trust a single one of them. Well, Red. I trust Red. Richie, I still owe him for what he did in the past, too.
Right.
Jackson and Nova, I've already beat the crap out of them how many times?
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
You got them to squash their problems that they
Listen, we
that
got
they
to be
had
on the
going
same
on.
page. We're our own individual people. We just have a common goal, and we're going to try to achieve
So
it.
is this going to be an ongoing thing?
I don't know.
This team up?
Maybe. It's possible.
Are you guys like a collective? Group of outlaws? What are you
No,
guys?
I wouldn't. We're just like-minded individuals that come together for a common goal, and we're going to achieve it. And
Yeesh.
we got a lot of targets next.
Wow.
Yeah.
But here, think about this, though. Both champs are associated with Garrett, and he's friendly with the other three, too.
Well,
So,
technically, if we want to get technical, Richie's associated with me
So you
because
guys
the disruption belt was the one I created.
okay. So, on air live here, you are taking responsibility for this group and anything that happens. Gotcha. See? You walked right into it.
I am okay co-signing anything the coffin's a part of.
Yeah. Whatever you do, what are we gonna say?
What?
Oh, you? Nothing. I'll listen to Joe, though.
I will co-sign anything. I'm on the coffin train.
There,
Choo choo.
right. You heard prison style. Excited over
Well,
it.
you know where I work.
And now Joe's pants are coming off no matter what.
Still not the same
Fine
without
by
Todd.
me.
Still not the same without Todd.
So
Well, listen, his penis enlargement surgery went well, so.
Okay, we're not revealing anything on
Oh.
air. We're letting Todd if he chooses.
hey buddy,
Sorry.
Oh, do we have a special guest?
what's up?
I know that sexy voice.
What's going on? You're frozen.
Let it go.
There he is. There he is. What's up, buddy?
Todd!
Oh,
How is the penis enlargement surgery?
I thought it was a reduction.
No. It's
Okay.
going to be 12 feet.
Oh, it's gonna be 12. Oh, dude. That's all Joe. That's all Joe. I can't handle that.
I can.
Joe's got that.
Oh, sponge bath?
Oh, now he wants a sponge bath too.
I'm going to need an extra sponge just for his penis.
Hi, guys. Just
What's
wanted
up?
to say what's up. Send my love.
Coffin's over there.
hey, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, man, you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Yeah?
I'm just surviving.
All right.
Alarms going off. You know.
Uh-oh. Stop setting off alarms. It's a smoke alarm, isn't it?
It's just the stupid heart monitor.
Oh.
If
All right.
you move funny, it goes off.
Oh, that's dumb.
So, but no, I wanted to just say hi to all you beautiful folks.
Yeah, man. There he is.
Love you,
The
buddy.
world.
I hopefully will be there next week enjoying the show.
I will pick you up if I have to.
All right, man. Sounds good.
I will continue watching. Love you all.
Yeah, man. We love you. All right. Later.
Later, guys.
Later.
Bye, Todd.
Whew. So besides,
You know that gown he's wearing's got an open back.
I was there earlier, I know.
Yeah. Oh, you too?
He had to change it twice. So besides coffin regulating these new kids, what else do we have on the card, Garrett?
Next match we had was a handicap match. It was Tyler Reed versus Trevor Terry against Pat Sawyer.
How'd that work out?
Didn't work out.
It didn't work out, man. It
Actually,
didn't work out.
That's
Pat,
not true.
dude,
It worked out great for Pat.
It worked out great for Pat, who trimmed a lot of weight recently. By the way,
he looks good.
He looks great.
What did he lose? Like 50 pounds?
Something like that.
He like I
He
said
lost
on
like
our last
50
show, he was
pounds.
selling off his ring gear because none of it fits anymore.
Yeah.
You bought it. Well, you bought his trunks, didn't you?
But we caught a backstage interview with him, and Demetrios actually
perfect.
got on with him. So let's check that out.
Fans, welcome back to Immortal 30, live in Westmoreland at Elevate CNY. I am here with the 16 Stone Cup Battle Royal winner, Pat Sawyer. Pat, you had a great match tonight. You took out two young bucks, two young up-and-comers, and mistake me if I'm wrong, if you combine both of them, they pretty much add up to how big you are, Pat.
They equal out for sure. The thing is, I need challenges. Immortal seems like the place that's going to bring the challenges. 2023 into 2024 for Pat Sawyer, I have a feeling it's going to be huge.
I mean, definitely. I mean, Pat, you've been so successful here in Immortal, winning the 16 Stone Cup, going out and taking out two young up-and-comers with relative ease.
You know,
And I'm sorry, and to tell you the truth, Pat, every time I've witnessed you wrestle here in Immortal, there seems to be nobody that can kind of match up to you.
I have no idea who I'm going to wrestle. I have no idea who's going to line up across from me on the other side of that ring. But I do know one thing. If you line them up, I'm going to knock them down.
Line them up, and you'll knock them down, huh? You looking for a challenge? You got it in me, the good-looking god.
Sebastian Braun.
Pat Sawyer.
I don't know if anybody's congratulated you yet, but I want to be the first on your loss tonight. I said I wanted challenges. October 21st in Cobleskill. I hope you're ready for one.
Fans, there you have it, October 21st. It's going to be Pat Sawyer versus Sebastian Braun. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be an incredible match. Back to you guys.
Sheesh.
It got really intense right there for a minute.
They better reinforce the ring for that one.
Pat happened to be correct because in Sebastian's match with Bill Collier, Bill was up. So you're going to have an even angrier Sebastian going against Pat. That's going to be one hell of a match. Oof. Okay,
Listen.
that's going to be two guys. One guy now trying to come out. It's also Bill Collier. I wouldn't be too mad.
No.
But as a wrestler, I can imagine any loss.
A loss is
bad.
a loss. Like,
Any loss is bad.
What's that
And then to I don't know. You have to tell me once you find out.
Whoa.
Nobody
Hang on a
nobody
second.
goes.
Hang on a second. Weren't you supposed to have a match?
yeah.
I couldn't
have
find you for the entire month.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You know where I am
Now,
every week. You know where I always.
I have a question. Like, did you and Saren cross paths at all, or?
We did.
Also, wait, just for anything, that match is going to be great. Sawyer and Braun there. Braun's entrance alone makes the match worth it. Ladies, just get your tickets. Gentlemen, get your tickets.
Get your tickets.
It's worth seeing. Just Sebastian Braun's entrance alone, because that's a lot of beef.
We did get that. I have to reload it because it was being weird. It was being dumb.
His entrance?
No, not his. No, me. What you call it?
What happened?
I got kidnapped again.
Again?
Yeah.
By Z?
No.
No, Z wasn't there.
I was going to say, Z normally does all the
No.
kidnapping.
You know what? We'll show it next week because it's being dumb.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to come back next week.
Well, was Todd present at the kidnapping?
Yeah. He's going to want to be here for that anyways. He's going to make me play it like twice anyways. So we'll just save it for next week.
Listen, he sent it to me. I've watched it several times.
I've watched it a couple times myself.
It is what it is.
That's a teaser for next week.
We had tune in next week if you want to see what happened to me at that show. It was ridiculous.
Spoiler: he got super kicked.
We had the women's match. Kayla retained, but now she's no longer part of Immortal.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on with that. Not our business. We don't technically work there.
Yeah.
So
I do.
We not asking questions. I think we have the matches
I know nothing
set.
but the official
Danny
statement.
Moe.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I forgot because I'm terrible with names. I can't remember, and I don't want to lose this card where I have it right here. If I had to guess, I had to make a guess. Danny Moe is insane. I love Danny Moe. She's really, really good. If I had
Delmy XO.
yes. Yep.
I was before you go on any further. I was just requested to start something.
What?
Let Garrett fight. No. Let Garrett fight. Let Garrett fight. Let Garrett fight. And Todd says, "Let Garrett fight."
Why?
Eventually, you're gonna have to.
You got to. Not coughing. Like, train him more.
Listen, I tried to, and I couldn't find him anywhere.
You know where I am at all times.
I see he found the tracker on his car.
Yeah. See?
And that's why your car hasn't moved in 2 weeks or longer before the show. You were taking your wife's car and I don't have a tracker in your car. That's just weird.
All right. So then we had...
Did you see who did Kayla face?
It was Adriana Fury.
Did you see her knee afterwards?
I did.
She took a nasty bump into the asphalt, and the burn was real on that one.
Yeah.
And then under the burn, like a blister formed. It was pretty cool.
And we had the returning Richard Holiday, who just beat Cancer, coming back and wrestling Brad Hollister. And Holiday won. Surprise. The most marketable man in wrestling went up. So then we had the Northeast Championship match. We had Jorah Joel. Gotta love Jorah. How awesome is he?
With his 27 pack?
With his 27. Every time I see him, he has more abs.
He hasn't had a carb since 2000.
Yeah. The last time he had carbs was, I think, his opponent, Shane, was born. So...
last time he had carbs, keto was still called Atkins.
Yeah. Exactly. And still champ, Shane...
I don't know who's gonna.
Shane couldn't pull it off. Oh, who's gonna beat Jorah? I mean, come on, it's awesome.
Jeff Nova.
Okay, I listen. I like Jeff Nova. I do.
Yeah.
And I always have. Okay, but Jorah Joel and Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Okay.
Do you know who I'd love to see wrestle Jorah? Didn't we have a big return at the last show?
What do you mean?
Somebody coming back to ICW?
Last show?
Other than him?
No, I meant for the next show.
For the next show? You mean like how they said Mike Skyros is coming back? Yeah.
Who?
Mike Skyros, the Moonlight Sun.
Oh, he's got that hair.
But,
that champ's ass.
Yeah. Like if Richard Holiday is the most marketable man, then Skyros has the most marketable hair. Like, it's the coolest hair, dude.
What about me?
Well, I don't know.
You don't have it. You have a great beard.
Red's got that mullet though.
Beard is hair.
I'm on top of your head.
Red's got that mullet.
I would have specified beard.
Hang on though. Red's got a mullet.
Right.
And then he's got a mullet tattoo on his head.
Right.
That you can only see when he has a mullet.
Right.
It's a little bit better.
It's pretty cool.
It's a little bit
so he's got a double mullet.
I mean, yeah, you could say so.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then it was back to that Sebastian Collier match, like we said. And then
they messed the ring up too.
And then we had a 4-way title match. Okay, where actually was it CXR actually took the place of Power Supply.
Oh,
yes.
Power Supply, that's right.
Yeah. And actually earlier in the match, Stone wrestled Corey Jackson from Black and Yellow, which I missed. Because I was busy being kind of
Kidnapped?
intimidated by the new faction.
Oh.
So I'm
Intimidated.
I said kind of.
We were your friends.
I know, but
Why were you feeling intimidated?
Yeah.
Coffin?
you saw
If
everybody.
Coffin hurts you, you deserve
Not
it.
caught.
so-
Not
Have
Coffin.
I ever done anything to intimidate you? I mean, recently,
Not in a long time.
Recently.
No. It was the other guys. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Whoa. You were intimidated by Jeff Nova?
I see
There's
it.
a lot of them.
I mean, Richie, I understand.
Richie was right here.
Red, I can understand.
Red, I can understand.
He was right here.
Even
Right.
Jackson, kind of, but Nova intimidated you?
Well, no. I didn't say that. I said the rest of
So
the
you're not
guys.
intimidated by Jeff Nova?
You think you can
I
take-
feel like there's
you
no
think you
right
can
answer
take
here.
Jeff Nova?
I feel like there's no right answer here.
I'm seeing another,
So I'm gonna keep
another
talking?
match for Garrett.
No. I love Jeff
Or an
Nova.
initiation,
Oh,
maybe?
you love Jeff Nova.
I
But
love
you're not
Jeff
intimidated by him.
So you're leaving your wife for Jeff Nova?
No.
I'm super
I'm gonna-
confused.
I'm
on
gonna-
what
I'm
are
gonna
you trying to
continue
say right
talking.
now?
I don't understand. what's
So
going on.
then CXR wrestled the Nazi Mafia. Stop looking at me.
No.
Both of you. And then Edge of Hope with which was
It wasn't Matic.
it wasn't Matic, it was another member that they have because
What's his
there's
name?
actually 4 of them, Darren Crow.
Okay.
And then obviously against the champs.
Saren Rain, you forgot. Don't not mention Saren.
Well, Saren, he's the one who's been wrestling.
Don't not mention Saren.
What's he gonna do? Super kick me
Again.
Kidnap you
for the
again?
millionth time? Versus the champs, the Sons of Allah.
You hear that little bit of disdain in his voice?
I did.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I do want to fight him a little bit. All right, let's just All right, can we get to the match, please?
Yeah, I disagree with how it went. It really should have been heels over strong.
You think it was, but surprisingly enough, they were eliminated second.
Well, no, actually, technically, it
So
was heels over strong.
We got new champs, and here's Mariah with the new champs.
Welcome back to Immortal 30, and we have brand new tag team champions and Edge of Hope.
That's right. Back up. That's right. We're the tag champs. Edge of Hope.
You know, it's funny.
Have some of that.
Edge of Hope has only been in Immortal together for 2 shows. 2. And we're already your Immortal Tag Team Champions. Got a soccer ball, which is fitting because we should have won these in arenas. Arenas. Get this out of my face. You idiot. What do you got for him, Matic?
You thought I wasn't going to be here for the biggest night of Edge of Hope's life? We, collectively, are the tag team champions. Your hope for what?
The hopeless.
Voice of the what?
The voiceless. And we are a credible threat to the rules you set.
Hey, Saren. Let's go call the big man.
Oh, let's call Big Man. You're in for a treat, Immortal.
This is just the start. There's no end to the Edge of Hope.
I'm also interested to see who Matic could be calling the big man because Matic is huge.
Right.
Matic is my height.
He's got some size to him. Yeah.
Are we getting anybody commenting or
Why?
saying anything in?
No, actually, nothing came up, Joe.
Nothing at all?
Nope, nothing at all.
Why?
Mind your business.
Why did Mariah do that interview?
Don't know. We were told to let certain people do certain interviews.
So all the interviews are you except for that one? Is that what I'm to understand?
No, Demetrius did the other one.
did Sawyer's. We had.
Oh,
I was told to share
I don't count Demetrius. He's
the other ones. After that, well, this happened.
That's fucking bullshit! Bullshit! Nevertheless, not another conspiracy against me. I've had enough of Immortal, of referees, of more tag teams that don't even belong in the ring with the Sons of Allah. And once again, you've tried to attack us. It's coming for you, my king, for you, Chip Stetson, and anybody who dares think they're going to take our tag team championships. No! You see, ever since day one, Immortal Championship Wrestling, you people had it up against us. You put us with one tag team, it was heels over strong.
2, it was heels over strong. But now you try to disadvantage and give us 3 other tag teams. And it's a conspiracy. We're over here trying to celebrate 9/11. That's what? What is it, 21, 22 years? But that doesn't matter because what matters is that we lost the ICW Tag Team Championships. But be warned, because ICW, you morons, haven't seen anything yet. Now that's haram. Now get that camera out of my face.
That's right, $2.3 trillion, World Trade Center 7s. They're all coming down, and I'm going to pull it.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Aw, poor Blaze.
They were so mad.
Poor Blaze.
A little angry, but they do kind of have a point.
Joe really doesn't like.
Feel real bad for him.
Joe really doesn't like him.
They have a point though. They were kind of screwed there unfairly.
Why?
Just like with the world title there, that was quite the fast count on Sideburn's part. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not going to say
there is a
anything.
bit of a conspiracy against them at this moment in time. I'm not saying they didn't earn it. I'm just saying I completely understand where they're coming from.
And to finish the show, we had the title match. Garrett Holiday defending against none other than Die Hard, Eddie Edwards.
That was a pretty good match,
dude.
That was a pretty solid match.
Of course, because it's the two of them, and I can't. I mean, Die Hard. He won. He won. He retained against Eddie Edwards.
That's wild.
That's wild. I'd be so proud if I was him right now.
Yeah.
Father Derek, both dude, I'd be so proud of my dude. I mean, shout out to Garrett Holiday for holding it down. Holy crap.
2 months in a row now where his stock has just gone up and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, right? I can't wait for Kobolskill to see what the next show is.
He's just proven that it wasn't a fluke him winning, and he's just
I mean, if you're gonna win against
conspiracy, but
so
that was quite the fast count.
Plus
there was an illegal object used in that match that caused Ben to lose. He doesn't like cake, and things happen. But
well, you can't always have your cake and eat it too.
That's true. But Garrett, all his stock's just going up and up. And I have nothing but great things to say about the guy. Anyhow, so
he's crushing it.
Awesome.
So, all right, cut to a commercial here, and we will be right back.
Do you need some screen printing done? How about some vinyl work? Don't worry, we got you covered. Head on down to Seasonal Sports on University Boulevard in Whitesboro for all your vinyl and screen printing needs. Seasonal Sports, University Boulevard, Whitesboro.
So, what's next, gentlemen?
I have some big things, and I think all this happened day after we aired last week.
Okay.
And WWE has begun some cuts since their merger.
Yeah, it's always when we're done. Maybe, I don't know. We'll get
some of these I was a little surprised about. Some of these I wasn't. But I'll just go through the list, and then Dolph Ziggler.
That's
Mustafa Ali.
If he's on the Indies, King needs to get like Dolph Ziggler. Holy
I guess Mustafa Ali requested his release.
He requested his release a while ago, and they wouldn't grant it. So now they finally granted it, which is crazy because he had a title match coming.
Who?
Emma.
Right. She's
Rick Boogs, which he's claiming. I've seen a couple interviews that he's done since being released, and he's claiming that Vince was big on him, and when Vince lost creative control, that's kind of when he got buried.
Yep.
Elias, which kind of surprised me.
Listen, I think that's another person that was big prior, and they missed the mark on him by not giving him the IC title.
I agree.
When he was like real, when they were still trying to push him as a heel, and people started buying into it, he should have been IC champ then.
Well, no,
or no, not even United States. IC.
Well,
he was fit better for the
It's
IC.
to note that his brother did not get cut.
No, his brother still works there.
Yeah.
Right.
Riddick Moss, Top Dollar,
Not surprised by that either.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin, Dana Brooke,
Yeah. Surprised by both of those.
Mason Mansour, Shanky, and then Quincy Elliott, Bryson Montana, and Dabakato from NXT.
I could tell you all the people on that list that I actually knew who they were. You know, I count them on one hand.
I mean, I knew the majority of who they were. The Dolph thing really surprised me, but I was watching an interview with, I think it was Kevin Nash, and he's like, he's been just like content the last 10 years. He hasn't innovated. He hasn't done anything. He's just kind of been riding the wave, and it's true. And hopefully, whatever he does, he kind of reinvents himself.
I honestly, I kind of hope. I mean, I know he's a little bit older than
Ziggler.
Yeah. No, I mean, as far as wrestler years go and how long he was there, and stuff that he did. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's in insane shape and he can carry any type of match you put him in.
100%.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, he's been the same for.
He has been the same. The last big, I think the last. I mean, I thought the NXT title run was great, but then before that, it was that big feud with the Miz where he won the IC title the last time.
But he's been the
great.
show off now for 10 years.
And he hasn't shown anything off.
Yeah,
right.
And I honestly think if I was him, I'd almost kind of pull. If he's friends with what's his name? Woo woo woo.
Jack Swagger.
No, not Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger.
Not Jack Swagger.
Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona.
Yes,
Thank you.
Zack Ryder.
If he's friends with him, I would be like, let me do something similar, like go on to the Indies and win a shit ton of belts, and literally seem like I'm trying to outdo you. Doing your thing, you know what I mean, and then they can meet up somewhere and have like an insanely huge, you know. If I was friends with them, that's what I would be like. Let me do this too, you know, and I think it'd work for him.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
In my opinion, Cardona's better than that.
You know, does anyone else think Cardona will show up at the Rumble?
No.
You think
Absolutely not.
No?
Nope.
He'll never come back?
No.
It's not that he won't ever come back. I just don't think right now
he's got a lot of
his stock's
great
too
things
hot right
going
now.
on for him.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to. He's doing better on the Indies than he ever did.
When he won,
He's like a current 8-time running champ. Like currently, like he's got 8 different belts.
Yeah.
The only reason I would say
he's
maybe
almost Ultimo Dragon levels.
Yeah.
When him and Chelsea decide to have kids, I could see him coming back because, you know, WWE will work with them, like being on the same brand, travel schedule, and everything else. But right now, like, they're just fucking tearing it up.
Well, yeah. Well, she's making her, yeah.
And I have another thing I want to touch upon this. It was an interview on Kevin Nash. He's got that Click This podcast, and they asked him about the LWO. And this is what Nash had to say about that. When asked about, what about the NWO? He goes, we've had reunions, and we've come back and we've worn the logo. I'm telling you one thing. If they're going to bring back the Latino World Order, there's a couple male contents that I see on that WWE roster. Now, mind you, this was before Ziggler got cut. Ziggler, Corbin, you think they like being over there in NXT? Maybe put them on a black and white T-shirt and have some fun. How about you there, Big Braun? I know you just got your neck fused, you know. You want a home? I think you'd look nice in a big, burly guy in an NWO T-shirt. I'll put on a black suit on and then quit after 3 weeks of fans going, what? He's teasing.
That's a genius call. I mean, I would have him come back and run an NWO. Why not? He's great. He's just Mike stuff. Why not?
Because we don't need an NWO. That's been overdone. That's dead. That's just let it go. That's autograph signings and special occasions like that. That's not.
But some people,
LWO shouldn't come back.
Some people need stuff to do.
He's got stuff to do.
Well, not him. I'm talking about like the wrestlers need some people.
Didn't
need,
one of those guys have their own federation and then leave it to come back to WWE? Oh, Braun. Yeah, didn't he have his own company?
He didn't have his own company.
He was working for.
He was
big
working,
part of something. I don't know.
It didn't even it never even got a show.
Yeah, never.
Don't care. But the LWO, I can't stand it.
You don't like it? I don't know.
I haven't worn my LWO shirt since this one came back. I started because I can't. It's not, LWO is Eddie. Rey Mysterio never wanted to be a part of that in WCW, but now it's a whole. I can't. I just can't.
I'm all for nostalgia, and
I am too, but to an extent, it's got to make sense.
Like me and Garrett have talked about a degeneration next.
Degeneration. I was just about to bring it up. We could I think a new DX.
You have a bunch of guys from NXT come up, led by Shawn Michaels.
Well, who?
I don't know who.
Matt Cardona.
People who obviously mesh well together, kind of fill the same type of roles. Not a 2-person one. You need at least a 5.
Yeah, I agree.
5 or 6-person one.
You have a nice little. You have a tag there. You have 2 singles and a female.
Yeah.
Okay. That's another thing that should just be left.
And
not degeneration. Next.
It's like 2 big rumors that I want to talk about before we go. The first being that The Rock, it's speculated that he is going to be one of the entrants in Elimination Chamber. And here's the thought process behind
he'd be last.
Adding to the speculation is the fact that WWE was recently sold to Endeavor. There's a strong suggestion the company, which also owns the UFC, wants its first WrestleMania that they're in charge of to be an absolute showstopper. As a result, there is talk The Rock might very well wrestle in Perth at the Elimination Chamber in February on his way to WrestleMania to face Reigns 2 months later.
None of that interests me.
It only interests me if the belt isn't involved.
It has to be involved.
They got to get it off of him. There's
agree.
no point. What, Rock's going to be the champ now? How old is he?
I have no clue.
50?
Listen, he's bigger than he's ever been, though.
I understand that.
And you got to remember, it's business. And what are they in the business of? Filling seats. The Rock versus Roman Reigns in a title match at WrestleMania, say night 2. It's sold out. That is sold out. Immediately the second that match is announced.
Yeah.
And what has Triple H always said?
Lots of things.
What's best for business?
Yeah. Suck it.
And speaking of Triple H
I am the game.
And sucking it, there is big speculation that Hunter and Stephanie are. Shut up. Hunter and Stephanie are separated.
I saw that earlier.
And on the way to Splitsville.
I'm heartbroken by it.
I don't know what I'll do with myself. That's just.
That's crazy.
Why? What's going on?
I have a theory about this.
What's up?
Test is still alive.
Dude, no.
Want to be a wrestler? How about a referee? Be a manager? Or a valet? I'm down to UWE. Where it's at. Hi, I'm Craig Palmer, owner of UWE.
Yes, and I'm head trainer Ben Hameen. And that's right, infidels. Come on down to Upstate Wrestling Entertainment and train with the best in professional wrestling today. Right. These idiots right here. Craig, set them free. Let's go.
I recognized a couple of those guys.
I had a question. Was that Red in a UWE commercial?
It's an old commercial.
Oh, we're going to have to get updated footage.
Yeah, Bobby was there too.
Yeah.
But I recognized a couple of those guys.
How's Bobby doing?
Bobby's doing all right.
I've been trying to get him.
I'll
trying to get him back on.
I'll
he can.
I'll fill you in later.
When his leg allows him to walk back in here.
Well, I know he is taking care of himself and getting healed up. So It's just a matter of time. But I missed the little bastard.
Yeah. So, anything else, guys?
I got nothing.
We're here on Tuesdays now.
5 p.m.
5 p.m. It's going to be cool.
Sure.
We're trying to get more wrestlers in here.
Like who?
I don't know anybody.
Okay.
That's what we're in the business of.
All right, what's next week? What's the date next week?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. I don't even know what the date is today.
The date is the 3rd.
Okay. Let's see what I can do for you. I'll help you out.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. You are the champ.
Listen, I've offered to help you out many times in the past, and you've always
He's offered to train
denied
you.
it. Yeah.
He's offered to train you.
I didn't deny
for your
deny
upcoming
anything.
match.
I didn't deny
that
anything.
he ducked.
I didn't duck a match.
Yeah,
you
it ducked it, and what happened?
Was it on the card?
It was.
Where?
You saw the paper.
I have it right here. I can prove it was not there.
You crossed it out personally yourself.
I did not cross that out.
And what happened, Garrett?
First off, somebody else scribbled that in by hand, and then somebody else scribbled it out.
That was Mike King's handwriting.
I don't think so.
Garrett, if
he
you
signs
would
my
have
checks,
wrestled
I
him, what happened to you after would never have happened.
It's true.
I don't think so. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know why he likes kicking me. It's weird.
Maybe he likes you.
You have a very
That's his way of
kickable
showing
face.
it.
You have a very kickable face.
What?
Think he's afraid of possums?
I'm not.
No,
All right.
I'm at Saren.
Then why would he? I don't
You
know.
think he's afraid of Michael Cole?
That's possible too.
I don't know. You think he's afraid of Blaze?
No.
He
I
never,
don't know if you know this.
He never
but
shows up.
Garrett's actually the illegitimate child of Michael Cole.
I would believe that.
I'm twice his size.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he got with a tall chick. Whatever.
It wouldn't even make sense.
Why?
don't
Okay,
know.
do you not know how sex works?
It's not. It just wouldn't make sense.
Well, there's a lot of ways to explain it these days. So it'd be a long time. Nope, can't even go with that anymore.
Yeah. No, you can't. See, no. All the rules are broken.
Yep, it's all changed now.
Well, Garrett's identified as Michael Cole's son.
No, I haven't.
You sure? Say it without smiling.
No, I can't because that was a subliminal trick. You always do it to me.
And it
No.
always works.
It always works.
Always works.
It's garbage.
Did he just call you garbage?
I said it's
so.
garbage.
What, the trick
It's a trick.
that you always fall for?
Yes.
So you fall for garbage.
So next Tuesday, we'll be here. Hopefully Todd will be here.
Todd better be back. He'll be
Coffin will be here if he wants to be here.
I might.
Yeah, he'll come in. Bring some wrestlers.
I'll see
It'll
what
be
I
fun.
can do. I could probably work something out
Yeah.
with a couple of guys.
It'll be fun.
Maybe some people you know.
And remember, if you see Garrett out in the street, super kick him.
Right in
No.
the face.
No, you can't. Don't.
All right, we signing off?
We could.
I've been trying
It'll get
to,
you.
but
It'll get
Garrett keeps
if you're not
pulling the string.
if you're not a wrestler at a show, it'll get you super kicked back. So I wouldn't do it.
Sure it will.
Yeah. He's so tough.
I wouldn't. Joe knows what happens when things get rough.
Garrett cries.
There's some squealing and
Not by me. He's
hugging, cuddling.
He's the one who lost bad last time. Don't bring up the
I
mastermind.
don't remember you ever losing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he hit me with a kendo stick in the face.
Oh, in the
And a
face?
stunner.
Yeah,
And a
he stunned
stunner?
me.
And a stunner. It got ugly.
You guys are violent.
This is why we have to keep it cool.
That's why we're not allowed to have belts anymore.
No, we're not.
I got one.
You can keep it.
Yeah, you got a good one. It's pretty.
It is pretty.
Tuesdays, 5 p.m.
Tuesdays.
We're here.
Hey, see you next Tuesday.
Do you love pro wrestling and sports entertainment? It's the real to you, damn it. You support us, your favorite. Talking name, Jay Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 general live, the broader stages. Like WrestleMania, all in and all out. NXT takeover, what the business about. Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home. Like the Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping go nuts. Every time we're live at local shows and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids condone us. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation, we're just bringing them facts. Ain't no storyline of fiction when I spit on these tracks. It's Wrestle Fandom Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. It's Wrestle Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about favorite bro.